What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Story time. Listen, man. This one takes place 1983. In 1983, y'all, listen, I had just got kicked out of Ventura and sent back to YTS. I was in Ventura acting a fool. Now, for those who don't know, Ventura is another YA, another youth authority, but in that one, it was co-ed. You had girls and boys. You know what I'm saying? In that one, me and my sister was there together. That was where everybody wanted to go. Any and everybody who had good sense back in them days when you was in YA, you want to try to make the Ventura if you could. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to be around a bunch of women? I never forget, me and when I left TS the first time and went to Ventura, me and the homie Cadillac Bob from Fire News Hoover, we went there together. We was both trying to get there, so when they sent us both there, we was both kind of shocked. Hold on. You know. But anyway, yeah. We was both shocked when we made it and we went. We both went there. We both got messed up. We both got sent back to TS eventually. I got kicked out first for a ride though. But anyway, so now when I get back to TS, I get into it. In receiving. I wasn't there one day. I wasn't even there 3 hours and got to fighting. End up catching a O&R program. It's like the YA version of a shoe program. Bang. Now I'm over there. Now I've been over there. Now I think I did 3. No, 2 or 3. One of them. I think either 2 O&R program. It was 2 or 3. No, 2. I just stayed so long. I did 2 O&R programs while I was in TS. But anyway, on this first one, or was it the second one? Nah, it was on this first trip. I was over there, didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Young, wild, gang banging. Didn't make a difference. I didn't get along with the staff. The staff didn't get along with me. It was 1 or 2 of them that I was cool with. But the rest of them, no, I had to make my presence known. Now, for y'all who've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all know when I told y'all in some old videos where I was doing an O&R lockdown program when I was in TS, and I had a point system I would put on the wall. I had every staff member that worked there name on a piece of paper, and the paper was on the wall in the back of the cell, so anybody that came to the cell, look in, they gonna see the paper. When I would go to showers, the police would come in and look at the paper, and I had a system. If you got 5 stars by your name, I was gonna throw piss and boo-boo in your mouth. Yeah. I was gonna do what we call gassing you. I was gonna gas the police, and they knew it because I had got several of them already. They knew to leave me the F alone. But you had some that was daredevils. Couple of times when I came out for shower, they would come in, searching the cell, and snatch the paper down. That was an audit. I don't care if you didn't have no stars. You take this paper off my wall, you automatically got 5 stars. You on the list. You gonna get it. And they knew it. After the second one I got for doing that, the police didn't fool with me no more. They didn't fool with that my paper no more. Hold on. But yeah. I had to make my presence known on that tip. I could take this back off. Ceiling fan got my throat scratching. But anyway, it was to the point to where, man, listen, the police would come in, the staff, we called them staff back then, and they would look, and they would specifically coming in to check and see how many stars you got. Now they would get these stars throughout the week, aggravating me, getting on my nerves, bugging me, telling me no, or just, just doing stuff that got on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what? All right, you want to play? You want to play? You just got you a star. Man, by the time I got through with them police, man, if I told one of them, man, you just got you a star. Man, they'd come back. They would literally come back to my cell door like, hold up, Tune. Come on now. How many I got, man? I go look. Hold on, let me check. I go look and come back. Man, you got 3. Man, I got 3, man. What I got 3 for, man? What I do to you, Tune? The police knew to leave me alone, man. They knew to leave. Man, what? Leave me alone. I had them pleading. Then, if they had too many stars, man, they'd try to bring me a sandwich or something to drink, or do something, give me an extra tray at dinner time or breakfast or lunch or whatever, trying to be nice. Hey, boom, knock on the door. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Come here, Tune. They'd get to the side of the door, because the side of the door got a crack in it. Got a crack in it about that wide all the way down. They're like, hey, man, look, I'll give you another tray, man. Go on, knock 2 of them stars off. Man, I got 4, man. I ain't trying to go through this with you, man. I'm going to give you another tray, man. Go on, knock me 2 off. What's up? You know it's chicken day, or you know it's chicken patty, or whatever day, hot dog day, or whatever that, day we really like, to eat. And me, with my big, young, greedy behind, I'm like, all right, man, go give me a tray, man. I'm going to knock 2 of them off, all right? And I'd get tray. Man, I really had the police in a chokehold, But anyway, there was always one. There was always one wanted to pull a stunt, wanted to do stuff, and mess with me. Listen, we had one female staff. She was African. And, with me being young and stupid, I used to want to play. Call her out her name, call her all type of African booty scratchers, and y'all know how we young and stupid. Talk about you chased any gazelles today, and oh man, you know what I'm saying? Woo, try to make funny talking sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Just messing with this woman. And me, I've always been a class clown. Man, I'd aggravate this woman, man. She was like, I don't like you. You're bad. Yeah. Go eat a monkey foot. Man, I used to be on her. One day, she called herself gonna get me back. Now, the police knew to check up under my bed. I used to keep all type of bottles and containers and all type of full of piss and boo-boo, shaving cream, anything, man, cleaning you supplies. Man, I was a witch doctor. Man, I was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Man, I was weighing out and hooking up all type of concoctions for they behind. I was trying to make me some real live prison mates. Something that was going to show up, let them know they skin is tender and I am here to tenderize it. Anyway, so look, man, she got me back, y'all. I aggravated that woman from all the way from when I was on TD Bank. TD Bank is a temporary detention. That's the tier. Them 24 cells around the corner, that's straight up lockdown. The tier I was on was called phase 1. You got detention. You got phase 1, 2, and 3. Third. But anyway, I'm on there. Now, it was one police worked there years and years ago named Sanki. Big Sanky, man. I seen him at the parole office. Back in the day, the parole office used to be on 37th and Grand. And I used to go to that one. It was by the, I think, it was a halfway house right there back in the day called the Four Seasons. Now, at the time, I didn't know what no halfway house was. I know it had something to do with fools getting out of prison, but I wasn't tripping. But anyway, so look. Me and Big Sanky was cool. This fool was big, y'all. Man, this clown, cuz was every bit of about 6'5", 6'6". I'm talking about, and was on monster swole. I ain't talking about just a big dude. No, this fool was big, muscled up, and cut up. I was a weightlifter at that time, so I knew what big and cut up was. This fool was on swole, you know what I'm saying? He could have been in competition. He might have been in competition. He one of the only ones I didn't gas. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little spooked to this clown. That fool come to my cell door. I just got one of them police in there. Police named Caballero. I just destroyed him. So now they run around like chicken with their heads off. Man, he ended up coming to my cell. He say, hey, Toon, look here, man. He say, me and you cool. Got no problem with you. He say, but now I'm going to do my job. He say, look, if you ever squirt or throw any of that on me, he said, I don't care nothing about this job. Now he looking down at me too. He looking down at me through the window. He said, man, I don't care nothing about this job. I don't care nothing about none of this. I'm going to beat your whoop, whoop, wop, wop, wham. I'm telling you, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat you bad. So, you know, I'm a big youngster. I wasn't big as him, but I'm a big youngster. But I call myself go for bad. I'm like, man, Sanki, man, you ain't going to do nothing to me, man. You ain't finna do nothing to me. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I was lying though, man. I was a little spooked to that clown. He's like, I'm telling you, Toon. I'm telling you. I'm like, man, get away from my cell, man. Won't you down there bothering me? Get away from my cell then. In my mind, I was like, I wanted to say, man, get away from my cell before we find out. I wasn't finna say that though. Nope. But he called himself, let me know. So time goes on. Me and Seki, we super cool. He used to get me out my cell at night to come play chess with him. When he worked on the second shift, he would get me out like later on at night to play chess all night. Play chess with him, till it was time for him to go home. Put me back in the cell. So boom. I had a little juice card with him. Super cool. Had a little juice card with him. But now here it is. Miss what was her name? I can't remember her name. I remember I used to always call her Ooga Booga. Miss Ooga Booga. Miss Ooga Booga. She hated that. Man, she hated that. Ooga Booga. Ooga Booga, come here. My name is not Ooga Booga. You lay down. Shut up. Come here, Ooga Booga. Man, I used to be on her, man, just aggravating this woman for no reason. But now listen, every now and then the police, they would come in and they'd look under my bed and come in there with one of them broom and clear all them bottles out. Clear all my ammunition out. They didn't want to touch it, so they get one of them big old push brooms with the long straw head on it, and they push it out. Boom. So I'm going through all these shenanigans, these ups and downs with the police. So look, I made a mistake and did something that I learned from this right here. I learned not to do that no more. When we sit in jail, man, we tend to mess with a whole bunch of different women. We write them. You know what I'm saying? That's where we learn how to get our gift of gab, our writing skills, all that coming up as little kids through them juvenile facilities. Man, writing all them letters, man, bump these glasses. They on my nerve. So anyway, I had two different females I was writing at the time. And they letters would always come back on the same day sometimes. Sometimes this day, that day. But whenever I got a letter, I would always sit down and write a return letter that day. When mail call came that night, I would always write a return letter. Write my return letter that night. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hurry up, get it out, get back to them. If I got a letter from both females, I'm going to send a letter out that night to both females. Now, of course, you can't seal your mail. You can't seal your mail. You just got to fold it in and boom, they going to do whatever they go. They going to seal it up and mail it out. They going to proofread it and mail it out. They, security reasons. They want to make sure You ain't talking about this or talking about that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, Miss Ooga Booga, she worked that late shift one night. Now the late shift is the shift that's I think they from like 10, I think they from like 10 at night till 6 in the morning. Yeah. That third shift, that late shift. Now that's the shift that picks up your mail, come through, they pick up your mail, and they send your mail out. When they do whatever they gonna do with it, boom, seal it up, they put it in the mail bag, and when they leave, when they going home, they take it and they drop it off in the mail room. Okay, so cool. Look what she do. Now she don't like me. She ain't never liked me. I ain't never liked her. Cause I was always picking at her. Then she was ugly too. She was ugly. So, hey, y'all know ugly folks don't get spared. Only thing she wasn't was fat. Cause she was black as the ace of spade. And she was ugly. She was ugly. She could have been light skinned and she'd have still been ugly. But she was just an ugly woman. Only thing, like I say, she was missing was just fat. Boy, look, she'd have had the trifecta if she'd have been fat. But anyway, so look, she take my mail, she read the letters. She did what a lot of dudes in prison and in YA fell victim to. She switched the letters. I spoke on that once before. Now, this did happen to me a couple of times. I think twice. That was the first time it had ever happened. Then it happened to me once in prison. But anyway, so she switched the letters. This girl got this girl letter. This girl got this girl letter. Unbeknownst to me. So now here it is. She has systematically pretty much destroyed my little old love life that I thought I had going on. I thought I had something going on, doing my thug thistle. I don't know she done pulled this shenanigans until I get a return letter from one of the girls. When I get the return letter, she going off. Who in the F is whoop, 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 wham? And this, that. She asking me who is the other girl. And talk about, she sent the letter that I wrote the other girl that Ooga Booga put in her envelope. She mailed it back to me with her letter blowing, going out, talking about don't write her no more. She don't want nothing to do with me. Da. Go ahead and deal with that girl and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, man, sent that one back. I'm like, okay. The other girl, I just never heard from her again, period. I guess she just say, look, I'm not even finna go through no ups and downs about no food that's locked up. So, old girl messed me up. So in my mind, I'm thinking, dang, I did this. I messed up. Because I know other dudes that have messed themselves up like that. They did it. They messed around and put the wrong letters in the wrong envelopes. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. So I'm thinking that this is what I done did. I done pulled a pookie. You know what I'm saying? I think I done pulled a pookie. Now, I don't know that it was Ooga Booga. I don't know how I found out. Man, I say about 2 weeks go by. 14 to 17 days, something like that, had went by. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom. One of these nights, I'm clowning her. I'm messing with her. I stayed messing with her, but on this night, I guess she had enough of it. She wasn't in the mood for my clowning and my jokes. She was not in the mood for it, man. So look, I'm talking crazy. I'm calling her all type of names and talk about, I know she got a pet hyena at the house, and you know what I'm saying? Talk about, I know you be hand feeding giraffes. And, man, I'm messing with her, you know what I'm saying? So I done hit the wrong button. She came back and she told me, she said, I don't like you. She said, I don't like you. I'm like, I don't like you neither. She like, where's your mail? You sending mail out tonight? I'm like, why? I don't want you worried about if I'm sending mail. If I stick it in the door, because how you send your mail out, you write it, you put it in the door, you get your little piece of toilet paper, ball it up, and you put your letter where it stick out that little opening on the side I was telling you about, and you take the toilet and you put it there so the letter just hang there on its own. You can go and get in the bed or whatever. When they count, they'll see it. You know what I'm saying? However many letters you got sticking out, you just they'll pull your letter and go and take it back to the cube and, process your mail. I'm like, don't worry about it. She like, this is where she messed up at, y'all. She tell me, she say, you send girls letter. You send girls letter out, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I show you what I do. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, what this hoe talking about? What? What's she talking about? Then it dawned on me. She did that. She did it based off what she said. She did it. I said, okay, I'm hot now, but I ain't 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure now. I am not 100% sure. I said, okay. I said, okay. I said, okay. This is what I'm saying to myself. Okay. They count like every hour. Every hour. When she came around again for that next count, I hit the door. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I called her by her real name, whatever. I said, hey. I said, I know what you did. I'm talking to the crack. I said, I know what you did. I know you switched my letters up. I said, man, I'm going to get you for that. I know you did it. Do you know what this heifer said to me, man? This heifer told me, she said, you should not mess with me. You always mess with me for no reason. I don't do nothing to you. You always mess with me. She said, yeah, I teach you a lesson. I teach you a lesson. You don't mess with me no more now, huh? I said, oh, shoot. I said, okay. I said, here we go. I told her, I hollered through the door. I said, you got something coming. You got something coming. Guess what she told me? You don't have nothing to do. You do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. Get off the door. I'm going to leave it right there, man. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you what I did to that heifer in part 2. I'm out of here. Peace. Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man. Look.